Hi everyone, today we're doing this cool tone cut crease look. I'm using all Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, but you can use any cool tone shadows you've got. So I'm starting out with Stone, and I'm just taking that one all over the lid. So this is quite a pale cool toned shadow. Must apologise for the state of my hair. I filmed this back in February. It was a freezing cold day, and as you can see, I hadn't done my hair at all. So I'm taking warm taupe now, and just above the crease I'm going to create a new crease with that. Doesn't have to be too neat at the moment. Blend it through with a thicker, fluffier brush. As I say, don't have to make it too neat, especially on the bottom, because that bit's going to get cleaned up afterwards. So now I am taking ash brown and just going back into the crease I've created, slightly lower down this time. So I'm using a flatter brush to do this. Again, I'm not worrying too much. It's one of those looks that comes together at the end, so I'm not worrying too much about the neatness of it. But I'm going to blend that one through now with a thicker brush. If you need to, take some of the warm taupe to blend it through, just so that you're getting a good gradient on that. So you can use any of the lighter shades to blend through. Apologies for going AWOL for a while. I've just been busy and I've had a bit of a cold, and I've got a huge zit on the side of my head. It's so painful. So I'm not going to be able to film for a while until that's gone. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So I'm still blending through using that warm taupe to create the gradient. So this one is rich brown. Again, I'm just taking that one to the bottom of the crease. My brain's not working, it's too early. And blending through. This is just a clean brush, so I'm just going in and just blending everything together. So that's the key to the top of this one, is just getting it all blended through. So next you're going to start working on your lid, and you're going to use the same colours you've used above. So I'm starting out with one of the lighter colours, which is the warm taupe, and I'm taking that one into the corner and blending it over to maybe a third of the way over, possibly over to half in a minute of my eyelid. So just keep working that one in, blend it through. You don't have to worry too much about the seamless bit at the moment. That will get done afterwards. So I'm just repeating those steps. Now I'm adding a bit of ash brown just into the outer corner, just really just blending this round. There's not too much on my brush, and we are going to add some black in a moment, so it will all change again, but just into the outer edges. This is Nude. I'm using just to blend it all together basically. This is the one that's closest to my skin tone, so that's why I'm using this one, just to blend up towards my eyebrows. You use whichever colour is closest to your skin tone. So if you've got a darker skin tone, you might want more of an orangey tone, although obviously this is cool tones that we're using today. But you do need to get one that's skin tone, as I say. Okay, next step is you're going to take either a MAC paint pot or a concealer or any creamy tone medium that you've got, and a flat brush, and you're going to create here the cut crease. Now this is only going to go about halfway over, so just take your time just to carve that out as neatly as possible. Okay, so now over the top of that, just to set everything in place, I'm taking the colour Bone, which is a whitish colour, and I'm just patting that one all over the top of the medium that you've just used. So just to create that seamless edge, I just want to buff in the tones that the eyeshadows into the bone that you've just used. So just take up one of the brushes you've used previously that's got a little bit of shadow on it, and just use it to buff over and push those two colours together. If you need to, just add a tiny bit more of one of the lighter shades, either the warm taupe or maybe the ash brown, but probably the warm taupe, and just keep adding that one and pulling it over when there's not much left on the brush, so that your colours are creating a gradient into each other. So next we're going to take a pencil brush and a black shadow, so I'm using Noir, and you need to carry on from the crease that you've created and go down into a V shape towards the corner of your eye. Now this is going to probably look quite messy to start with, and we are going to take a blending brush in a minute and blend this through, so just keep repeating those steps. As mentioned earlier, this is all going to pull together when you put your eyeliner and your mascara and your lashes on, which you'll see any second. I do my eyeliner off camera and then it's just going to appear. I've gone for quite a thick look. There you go. And a winged liner. So I'm just adding Noir with that pencil brush underneath, smudging through my eyeliner, which I've applied to the waterline and underneath my eye as well. Then I'm going to take a blending brush and warm taupe and just keep blending through that Noir shadow. So you want the definition underneath, but you want it to be blended. Any smudges like I just did, just wipe them away with your foundation sponge that you've used or your brush that you used before. So just carry on with that step. When you're done, just clean up any fallout that you may have underneath, or do your foundation, whichever way. I didn't actually do my foundation properly on this look. It was just a quick rush job because I only wanted to do my eyes. But just clean it all up anyway. And then add your mascara. Oh, before your mascara, sorry. I'm putting highlighter onto the inner corner and also under my brow bone. So next, just choose whichever lashes are your favourite, and that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me some comments, anything you want to see, so that I can interact with you a bit and just definitely do what I know that you want to see. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I'd love it if you haven't subscribed already, if you do so now. Catch me over on Instagram as well for loads more different looks and more clips.